Tommy Toy Travels. Fresh off his World's End streaming adventure. Tommy, how are you?
Happy New Year!
Oh yeah, Happy New Year. I forgot about that. Happy New Year.
You sound like someone that partied too hard over the weekend. You had such a banger of a New Year's that you lost your voice, and I'm so excited to be the person who steps up for this community and is the voice of the community. I just want to kick off with something very big and near and dear to my heart is that we have breaking wrestling news. Naomi of WWE fame. You might know her as Trinity on Impact Wrestling. She recently stated that Sean Ross Sapp is probably headed to WWE.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's big news.
Yeah.
He's got a big social media following. He'll do well there.
Yeah.
He'll do well.
Which is wild.
Could you imagine if he ever actually went to WWE as like a wrestler? Because he does do indie wrestling, doesn't he?
Does he?
Yeah. Have you not seen him have those? He had a match with, was it Shazza McKenzie? I saw there was a match like that he had against Shazza McKenzie. When it comes to like local wrestling, they love intergender wrestling, don't they?
Yeah.
They love
I
it.
do too.
They love it. Like, he didn't take on a dude, he took on a woman. The spirit of Andy Kaufman is alive and well.
In what? Your voice?
Oh, in my voice, yeah, in my voice.
Dead?
It's dead, yeah.
He's dead?
I think he would have appreciated that joke.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. I'm
very nice.
here all night till 7 p.m.
Very nice. So talk to me about, let's start, shall we? I know we need to talk about The Rock and Roman, but I want to talk to you more about AEW, because let's go back before Rock Roman. Let's go back to World's End and talk to me about the stream, how the community treated you. Do we need to shout at anybody? Did anybody misbehave? Yeah. Or was everyone on good behavior? And more to the point, how did you find the show?
Hang on. You're getting too far ahead.
Oh, okay.
I'm still on New Year's.
Okay.
You had your resolution. I know it was dumb. It was like, listen to more music, which you're already failing at because I don't think you've listened to much this year.
Not true, actually.
Okay. Well, do you remember what mine was? Okay, you don't. It was to stop buying garbage movies.
Yes.
Well, I have a big announcement.
Oh, you've bought some. Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're here.
It's the second, Tommy. We're second.
I got a brand new package. Mama's got a brand new package. Backdoor Santa showed up for me.
How have you failed already on the second?
I'm a backdoor lover when my postman knocks on my door. Oh.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. Oh, what is that?
It's a whole new set.
Set? Oh, right. Okay. I thought it was a box set.
And they put a little advertisement in there and like some bonus stuff. And a business card.
Very nice. Can I just ask people in the chat, because Tommy will look, I'm not going to, but people put in what their New Year's resolutions are. I'd be very interested to know what goals people have set themselves.
I'll read them out loud.
I set myself a goal that's achievable. It's probably too achievable, but to be honest, I don't need the added pressure of setting a goal that's not achievable. So I just set myself the goal of listening to more different music, new bands, stuff like that. I've already checked out a couple of new artists. There's one I really like. So yeah, I'm already kind of putting bits on in the background as and when. I should be able to achieve my goals by the end of January, to be honest. But I'd like to know what other people's are.
So someone, I don't remember who, during my AEW Worlds End pay-per-view, they were really deep. I don't totally remember their resolution, but I want to do something similar to theirs next year. Theirs was kind of like, I want to get more fit for 2025. And I was like, that's big brain. passing the buck to next year.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
New Year's resolution, get fit in 2025. That gives you a year to think about it. America's Deadliest Home Video. Okay, that's a film, though. It's not a series.
I don't know. It might be actually watching videos of people dying.
If that was a series, I could imagine that being quite interesting, actually.
Yeah. And then there's a no word here, so I'm going to cover it up.
Is that a no word?
Yeah.
Okay. Elves Highway.
Driving down the highway.
Okay.
And it's probably really bad. When's it from? Do you know? Have you seen it?
I've not seen it, nor heard of it.
It's from 2002.
Okay.
Oh, and then this one's real. This is simple.
Okay.
Simple title.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think you know what you're getting with that.
Yep.
Don't you? Really? With the cover and the title.
This means Lost in the 80s.
Okay.
The Joe Zazzo collection. It looks awful. They all look awful.
It's funny, actually. I would sooner watch that than the Killer one.
Okay. So seeing the chat, Byron says wants to get outside comfort zone.
Hang on. Whoa, stop. What does that mean?
I'm reading the resolutions.
Yeah, no, I'm asking Byron. What does that mean? Like, he wants to get outside of his comfort zone, but there's so many ways of doing that. What does that actually look like? Is that like, what does that mean?
I don't know. Speaking of Casey, how are you feeling? So yeah, Casey was super sick on Saturday.
Oh, really?
You.
What's Casey got?
I don't know. Do you have the cove?
No, I don't think it's COVID.
Okay.
I don't think I haven't tested, but I had COVID before, and what I'm going through this time is completely different than when I had it. So I don't think it is. I think it's just a case of flu, like cold flu, but it's just not leaving me alone. It's just not going away. So yeah, that's what I've got.
Casey got COVID.
Oh, really? Was it actual? Really?
Actual. Whole family got it.
Oh. What, for Christmas?
So sorry. Yeah, Christmas.
Amazon next day delivery. What's was that the first time Casey had it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
asking. Should have her on so you can ask these questions.
I'm not asking you. What
should have her on when she has COVID.
Okay.
So she's super sick and dying.
But I don't think that's her being at her best, though, is it?
Do you want to see a picture from my
if I was a young lady like Casey,
we're done talking here. New conversation.
Okay.
Casey is old news. I have a picture to show you.
Sorry about that, Casey.
Of my dinner.
This
was my
sorry, Casey. You got bumped for Tommy's dinner. Just so you know.
This was who I had a date with on my New Year's Eve.
Okay.
You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my New Year's Eve date. What do you think?
Yeah, no, that's good.
It's cute, right?
Oh, yeah.
She's not single.
No, not anymore. And did you get to first base or
taking things slow?
Taking things slow, yeah. She's a Christian girl.
I am.
Oh, well, you're a Christian girl, right?
Yeah.
I don't know where that picture's come from. I don't know why it's on your phone, and I don't know what to do with this conversation. But I told you,
that was a picture of me eating meat who I spent New Year's with.
I love the awkwardness of it. I don't ever find myself. What do you mean?
So it's not a bit.
There's a video.
Well, no, it's just you can see the timestamp.
Oh, no, I'm not doubting you. I believe that you had this experience.
Okay.
The point I'm making is I don't know what to do with this.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's so...
Well, you don't know what to do with it, but everyone in the chat is really excited for me.
Well, I'm sure they are. I mean...
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wasn't expecting you to have found someone for Christmas.
Also, this is Casey's second time with COVID.
Oh, okay.
So,
Casey, I really wish we'd stuck on the COVID conversation because you'll never believe what we moved on to. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Casey. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. We have to talk about AEW Worlds End. So you might have seen I brought back the old look. It was really exciting. It was really fun.
Oh yeah, I saw the wig.
The old look.
Question. Was that the original wig, or did you have to rebuy a wig?
I know I rebought wigs. I never labeled them or anything, but I'm almost certain it's the OG. It's the style of the first wig I wore.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
Kmart.
Do you know what?
Wig.
I'm going to be really boring and like insider YouTube here, but I saw it and I was like, oh, that's cool. It's a good callback. It's a great callback. And I thought, oh, do you know what? That's going to really make him stand out as well. Because if I was someone that was flicking through looking for a watch along, the dude in the seemingly shut down arcade that's wearing a blonde wig and is eating a bag of salad in a plastic bag, like do you know what? If nothing else, I'm gonna remember that guy. If nothing else, I will remember that guy. And you know, I would think to myself as well, I'd be like, I wonder what that guy thought of the like devil reveal. I wonder what that guy thought of the Jericho. I wonder what that guy thought of the. I would think that to myself, and that's how you kind of stick in people's minds. So
that's why I got to step up.
Well, it's funny because that kind of a wig and that kind of a background and everything, it may seem just like inconsequential or whatever, but it really does stick with people as they're flicking through different watch-alongs to find which one appeals to them. Mm-hmm. And yours definitely would have appealed to me because...
Well, it appealed to William.
Yeah, well, yes, I saw. What's he called now? The Turd Burglar.
I don't know where that came from. He's my main man, though.
I saw that he said that he had to wait a while now till he could change the name again, though, so we stuck with it, which I think is brilliant.
I will say, William and I, we bonded on Friday night during Rampage. Rampage streams are my favorite. I probably can't do it this week, but those are my favorite because like no one watches Rampage, and therefore no one's watching my stream.
You got about 500 views.
I don't look at views days. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no one watched it. I only consider 5,000 plus to be people watching. Because we're both famous. And yeah, it was just the boys and the girls and the in-betweens just hanging out.
Just the boys and the girls. That's it, man. They're the only ones that showed. Just the boys and the girls.
People were trying to talk about football and boring stuff like that. No one can talk about football. Actually, I think that was Saturday.
You shut that down.
Oh, you have to shut down.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
And I love your sound effects.
Yeah, I wanted to again differentiate from you because I figured people would come in and be like, "Oh, this is Daze 2.0. Where's Daze?" And I want it to be a alternative, a RuPaul alternative. If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I think you're killing it. I'm really excited as well because I just think, and maybe you feel different, but I think that World's End wasn't really received all that well, but I do think they made some interesting shifts, and I think they made some moves that they needed to make. And I'm quite interested to see where this leads now. Like, coming out of it, even though the show itself on Cage Match got 5 point something rating, right? And I saw online, I think it was nodq.com asked the question, what did you think of it? And the responses were like 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. You never know. A lot of them could just be AEW haters, of course. But I wasn't seeing much of the AEW fans like coming in and going, what you on about? It was an 8, it was a 9. I wasn't seeing much of that. So that mixed with the Cage Match number kind of gave me the impression that it wasn't a rip roaring show. I listened to your stream. I didn't watch it myself. But I do think that having Adam Cole maybe now be a bit more serious, Roderick Strong now be a bit more serious, a new faction altogether gives me a bit of like Undisputed Era type vibes. Wardlow's got a purpose now. Samoa Joe looks like a killer with that belt. I mean, there's an image doing the rounds of Samoa Joe with the AEW Championship on his shoulder. It looks like it was made for him. He looks incredible with it. And MJF now is going to hopefully cut out the cringy stuff, you know. He'll be away for a while, but when he comes back, then hopefully we're going to get a much more serious, much more focused. And that for me is when he's at his best. So I'm looking forward to seeing him return. Big rumours that Mercedes is on her way to AEW. Could drop even as early as this Wednesday. So, which would be tomorrow. We don't know that that's the case, but apparently Sean said imminent that she's coming, right? So there's a lot of belief that when she comes in, that's gonna, that's gonna create a big buzz. And I've got to think that they've got some of those release superstars lined up. You know, your Dolphs, your Mustafa Ali's, your, I don't know, Rick Boogs, your whoever else. I've got to feel that they've got some of them lined up as well. So I'm just looking at it thinking, all right, maybe the show wasn't amazing, but where we're going, there's something there. There's definitely something there. So I think tomorrow's Dynamite could be a good one.
Could be mid too.
Could be mid, but I don't know. They can't afford mid.
That's true. Who's Harley Cameron? Do you know?
Harley. Why? What's Harley saying?
Is that? I don't know. There's been someone with a knife on AEW. You don't know?
No.
Okay, never mind. Maybe it's Holly.
There's been someone with a knife.
Yeah, and hanging out with Paige.
No, I don't know this person.
Okay.
You're
not like besties?
No, is it Liv Morgan? She's a criminal.
Yes.
It's Liv Morgan.
Hang on. Are you consuming?
Consuming?
Oh, you're about to blow your nose?
I'm about to blow my nose.
Oh, this is inappropriate for a live stream. That's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
Okay. Daze, what do AEW have to do for you to watch again? That's a question from the chat.
That's a great question, actually. To be honest, there's nothing they could do to make me watch again now because I have handed the baton over to Tommy. So that's I'm done. So even if it was like kicking off and everything was going crazy, it's Tommy's now. And I hope it does kick off and all go crazy because I'd love to see Tommy's channel kicking off, going crazy, and the community going over there on a Wednesday and going over there for the pay-per-views, going over for Rampage, Collision, whatever's lined up. So I hope it does kick off. I hope it does go crazy. I hope that this is the start of something big. And I will still happily do videos on the talking points. I did a video on the Devil reveal because it was a massive...
Dude, you got views.
Well, to be honest, that's not... for that, I don't think is a difficult thing. I mean, this had been a talking point for so long that I think the vast majority of people that tuned into that show were only tuning in to find out who the Devil was. I don't think people really cared so much about the Women's Championship match. And I think, I don't think people really watched the Continental Classic enough to... The AEW fans did, but the AEW fans were already buying the show. I think the Devil is one of the rare things that actually reached out outside of AEW and actually grabbed non-AEW fans' attention. And I think that was something, the main reason why people were going, even if they weren't watching, like, little bombastic side eye, like, who is it? Who's it going to be? Who are they going with? Because if it turned out to be someone like Jungle Boy, people were ready to scoff. if it turned out to be someone like Dolph Ziggler or someone like that. But wrestling fans love mysteries. Love mysteries. So I knew that the devil reveal was going to be a talking point. So I thought, well, I'll definitely do a video on the devil reveal. And I'm very grateful that people did jump in and see what I was saying about it. But as I said to Tommy, like, I think that's the kind of content that I think would be good on his channel, is those kind of you want to do them as shorts, don't you? I know you've already started doing some.
Oh my god, I love shorts. People get so pissy at shorts because they don't look at your history. So like one after the other, I did a video like why the devil is great, and then right after why the devil is the worst booking decision. And obviously my opinion lies somewhere in between them. The stuff I bring up in both of the videos, that's how you can get my opinion if you actually want it, or you can watch the live streams. But the people coming into both of them just crack me up. Like all the people call me a bozo and don't know what I'm talking about on the why it's the worst decision, when like in the next video I post, I literally say the minute after. So like they're just rage commenting, and I find it so funny to be, well, I'm kind of being a mean. I'm kind of being a bully, but not really.
I think there will be people though that will want your honest thoughts as well.
I got no thoughts.
I think those people that are going to tune in quite regular, like the people that don't watch the live streams or don't really watch your channel, like those people are just going to find those videos and react to what they see. But I could imagine that if I was to tune into your watch along on a regular basis, I would want to know what you really thought about this, because it could have gone so many different ways. And the way they went with Adam Cole, was that a good decision? Like, how did you feel about it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I'm like, whatever. We'll have to see how it goes.
Right. That's probably
I'm like so blasé about it.
That's probably a healthy way to look at it. To be honest, that reaction could probably solve a lot of problems in the wrestling community. If people are like, "Oh my God, The Rock's back. What does this mean for Cody?" Don't know. We'll have to just see.
That's yeah.
Lovely,
same.
yeah.
Like the same thing with The Rock showing up. It's like, yeah, he was just there. We'll see what happens.
Drew didn't win the title. Does this mean Drew's never winning the title? Don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
It is the answer that just solves everything. Yeah,
I love drama.
Yeah, we do know this about you.
And with that said, I have a major announcement.
Oh.
This is the last time I am going to be on this podcast till next week.
Wow. That is dramatic. That is dramatic.
Oh, actually, I have two things. I know we said I'd be talking most, but Hasib has been coming hard with the questions. When are the TNA streams? I don't know. Maybe this week. We'll see how tomorrow goes.
Is that Hasib?
Yeah.
Hasib, shout out to you. I really I appreciate people asking questions. Hasib's a great supporter in the community, so hope he's having a good day.
I agree. That's why I'm only asking his questions rather than everyone else's questions.
Okay.
I do also want to build off of his question for you about what would you do to watch AEW. He wasn't talking explicitly like watch it to stream watch it, like watch along watch it.
Yeah.
So that I think that's a great question, especially with Tony Storm calling out a certain wrestler at the presser.
That was brilliant. Yeah.
So the question is, what could make you watch it? Would Wendy Richter showing up?
Do you know, I said this on my stream. I think I found my new way of really genuinely enjoying consuming the AEW product. And that is, I don't want to put over your watch long like I'm being fake and phony, but genuinely just tuning into your watch long, having it in the background. And then when something does sound to me like it's worth my attention, I can seek it out. You know, I can find a YouTube video, or I can find a clip on social media, or like sitting down and watching the shows. I feel like I was watching like easily 80% of things that just were just washing over me. I had no emotional connection to them. I wasn't engaged in the characters. I don't know. I mean, could it be because I wasn't watching Collision? Could it be because the style of wrestling was just not my style of wrestling? Could it be that the character development just wasn't there? Could it be that the women's division just hasn't been invested in enough, and so, you know, the women's division largely outside of the main title just doesn't, or a certain few superstars just doesn't interest me? I don't know. There could be lots of different reasons, right? But there was a lot that just was not resonating with me. But there are things that I have enjoyed all throughout. I still love Tony Storm. I still enjoy Kenny Omega singles matches. I still enjoy watching FTR. Like, Samoa Joe as champion is something that I was calling for. I wanted Samoa Joe to be champion. So Samoa Joe as champion, Tony Storm, and how they're using this timeless thing, FTR, who I still think are maybe the best tag team in the world right now. Like, they have got some.
Sure?
I've always enjoyed their matches.
After last night's reunion?
Well, I didn't see last night. Well,
you didn't watch Raw?
Oh, hang on, what happened last night?
Awesome Truth.
I thought you meant there was some YouTube show or something for AEW.
Yeah, GTS. Me and DG got back together.
Right. I thought like BT Dub or Being the Elite or whatever. Yeah, Awesome Truth. That was great, actually. Did you see? I did an unseen video, and I didn't see this. It was only when I was going on social media that someone pointed it out. But R-Truth was in the ring, and he was about to hit The Miz because they were taking on Judgment Day, and R-Truth thinks he's Judgment Day. But he was actually on Miz's team. And just before he goes to hit The Miz, he says, "I'm sorry, I love you," which is a callback to what Shawn said to Ric Flair at WrestleMania 24. And R-Truth did the exact same thing in the ring. He was like, "I'm sorry, I love you." Went to hit The Miz, missed him, ended up hitting JD McDonough instead. And the Judgment Day ended up losing the match. But I thought that was a lovely little moment in the ring. Just he's so good. He's so good with these little details. So I did enjoy the Awesome Truth, but I don't know that they're going to be a long-term. I don't think that's a long-term reunion, unfortunately.
Have you considered, especially for times when you're sick, because you're sick so often, doing like AI 11 labs or something, recreating your voice, writing a script, and then having that read it out for you, and then doing your...
I did joke that I might have to do some videos that way, but that might be possible in videos, but not possible on a live stream with live reactions.
No, that's tough.
Yeah. I was so frustrated after last night's stream. I really enjoyed last night's Raw stream, but I was so frustrated after it that because my voice had pretty much gone, that I was like, I am never doing family Christmas again. I was like, forget it. I am done. I'm done. It was like, as fun as it was, and it's lovely seeing the family, and I love seeing the family, I am never doing it again, because this is like nearly a week later, and I'm still sounding like this. It's not, it's not worth it for me. This is my main tool. I'm like a singer. I'm a finely tuned machine, and I'm all out of whack at the moment. So, but yeah, in regards to what would make me come back and watch it, I suppose the truth is I haven't completely walked away from looking at what's happening. I'm still interested in seeing the ratings and seeing the conversation and seeing what the developments are. But I'm quite happy to not watch the shows, like a chunk of the shows, let's put it that way, because the only bits that were appealing to me was about 20% of the show. And now, like, I just get to listen to you, and that's, And your rating was so good last Wednesday. You did like 1.6 thousand views.
On what? Engage?
On Dynamite.
Oh, yeah, that's because Dynamite's the greatest show of all time. You got Tony Khan. You got Vince McMahon.
Well, this week this week should
Really
be.
quirky.
Listen, this week, if the buzz builds about Mercedes, like there should be a good number of people interested. If she rocks up tomorrow, that's going to be a huge. I'll give you a little YouTube tip, right? Just
Make videos.
Just little between you and me, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of them. No one else listening. Everyone stop listening, right? If she is on the show, do a reaction video, right? Take your reaction.
I'm going to have to fake the reaction so much. I'm going to have to practice all day tomorrow.
Don't fake reactions. People can see through that.
Right? They can't.
I promise you, they will see through it.
I
don't know. I don't think it's possible to sit there and stream for hours and then.
No one knew if that was real or not.
Well, I thought you was doing an NFT monkey. That's what I thought.
I am a monkey.
Okay. Yeah. No. A reaction.
That's so real, right?
Yeah. No, that didn't look real in the slightest. I think reaction videos, but also just news videos like, oh, this has happened, you need to know. You will be surprised at the amount of people that don't watch the shows that are still interested. I mean, I do Raw watch-alongs, but if something big happens, I will do a video during the stream, and that video will still be getting views. And they must be views of people that aren't watching on the stream. I'm sure there is some crossover, but there's so many people that are living their lives, doing other things, out with family, out with friends, at work, whatever, right? On a hiking trip that aren't watching the show. And so boom, it goes into their notifications feed that this has just happened. So it's always worth doing those things. But I know that you like to do them as shorts, don't you? I don't know if it does it send notifications for shorts. That's the only thing. Don't know if it does.
Well, basically, again, no one listened to this. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm waiting till I get enough of an audience for the streams that once I start posting videos that aren't toys, people won't care.
Yeah.
Because I know once I start posting non-toy stuff, the views are just the subs are just gonna plummet. It's just gonna hardcore. People are just gonna jump ship.
Do you think so?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't say yes or no. I don't know. You know better than me.
Well, honestly, anytime I post a video, views plummet. Subs. But subs aren't everything.
No, subs aren't everything. Views are way more important.
Yeah, why do I want subs?
Well, I will forever want you to get to that 100,000.
I'm almost there.
Yeah, we've spent
that day's push.
We've spent 3 years trying to achieve that.
And it wasn't until I stole AEW from your rotting corpse
that we've a literally rotting corpse as well.
Yeah.
I
think you should try one video where you use AI to replicate your voice and see if anyone knows the difference.
I could be tempted to do that. I don't know how to do that, but I could be tempted to look into that tomorrow.
I think that would be the funniest thing.
We'll see.
Even if you never do it, now everyone that's watching the stream will be like, did Daze ever actually follow through?
Did he do it?
This doesn't sound like him.
What's your thoughts on Rock Roman? We need to get on that because it's the thumbnail and we're 35 minutes in. Rock versus Roman.
Yeah. So last night on WWE Live, we had a great segment. As everyone know, the history was that Triple H went on Twitter and was like, enough is enough. I hate these people. We're bringing back a new WWE champion who's going to be live on Monday Night Raw, probably. So everyone was freaking out. Reddit upvoted their big idea was going to be Batista, the returning Drax the Destroyer from Marvel Universe, Dave Batista. So I was excited. My mom was excited, and she even texted me, do you know who it's going to be, while Raw was starting. I tuned into the beginning. I thought it was cool seeing Michael Cole and Wade Barrett in the middle of the ring. Could tell that Kevin Dunn's there no more because I felt very different. But I texted my mom, was like, I'm not sure who it's going to be. Let me check Reddit. I checked Reddit and I saw someone spoiled it was The Rock. So I was like, it's The Rock. Boo. I don't care. He was just on SmackDown. So it's not as exciting to me as, hyping up a WWE champion returning when it's someone that was there a couple months ago. So Dwayne did return, but so did Jinder Mahal, which honestly was more fun for me to see Jinder return and playing up, because the fact is he is a previous WWE champion, and he wasn't the best one. It was a really terrible time for WWE. I honestly feel like that was one of their worst decisions ever to do that. But they also have a lot of bad decisions ever. And then your boy, The Rock, Dwayne, your favorite Instagrammer, who always gets on Instagram Pick of the Week, showed up looking jacked, and he was like, "I love America. Can you smell it? Let me beat you up, Jinder." And he beat up Jinder, and then he was like doing his classic stuff. He got a little gassed. Could tell he's not ring ready. But he was trying to cut a promo afterwards, and he was like, "Oh, The Rock." And also, it sounded like it sounded like he has no voice. So he's like, "The Rock, I was going out to dinner after this." And the crowd's like, "What the hell's going on here? Why is this Rock senile era? Where should I sit? Am I going to a booth?" And you could tell the crowd was just like, "The hell is this?" And Rock was like, "Should I go to the bar?" And then finally the crowd was like, "Yeah, let's get boozy." So The Rock was like, "Yeah, The Rock loves the bars." And then people were like, this dude is gone. What is going on here, Mr. Senile? And then The Rock was like, "Or should I sit at the head of the table?" And the crowd just, it's like a bomb went off in that place, Oppenheimer or something. And oh my gosh, it was huge.
Oppenheimer.
Barbenheimer, more like it. Have you seen the Eras tour yet? Okay, so then yeah, everyone freaked out because there were some subtle hints in that promo that we might be getting The Rock against Roman Reigns, because as everyone knows, if you've been following along the history of WWE and stuff like that, there have been subtle hints where Roman calls himself the head of the table. So the fact that Rock mentioned head of the table, it seems to allude that he himself considers himself the head of the table, which is interesting because at Thanksgiving dinner, I was not the head of the table.
Oh, who was?
Nor was I at Christmas dinner.
Who was?
The 97-year-old grandma.
So we're thinking it's going to be her against The Rock at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Dream match. Dream match.
Yeah. Well, it's the type of thing where if WWE goes through with it and they actually deliver on Rock versus Roman, great. But if they don't, then chill out, Rock. Stop doing this every few years where you say you're going to face Roman, then never do.
I think this one, though, feels different. I feel like this time they've got to follow through with it.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, there's teases and, all this kind of stuff, but this is the biggest thing we've ever had on an actual show. I know there's been talk away from the shows, but this is the biggest thing we've had indicator on an actual wrestling show. The thing that we don't know at this stage is it feels like it should be a WrestleMania main event. That's clear. I mean, I said, this thing would main event pretty much any of the previous WrestleManias. You could probably find a few exceptions, like maybe Cena Roman at WrestleMania 28, maybe Andre Hogan at 3. Like, you can find a few exceptions, but by and large, the vast majority, I'd be quite comfortable in saying 30 plus of the past 40, this thing would main event 30 plus of the past 40 WrestleManias. It's a WrestleMania main event all day long, twice on a Sunday. It might not be WrestleMania, though, because Australia want The Rock for Elimination Chamber. That was heavily reported. It's inside a stadium that's 60,000 people.
Yeah, of course they want The Rock there. I want RuPaul to be at my birthday party, but they're not, like...
Yeah, but they may have been willing to put up some money to secure it.
Oh.
It might just be more than, "Can we have The Rock, please?" It might be, "Can we have The Rock and here's 5 million?" I don't know, right? If they have stumped up some cash because they want The Rock and they want it, like, could it be that we get Rock Roman at Elimination Chamber and then we still do Roman Cody at WrestleMania? Or do we do Rock Roman and Rock Cody? No. Rock Roman, Roman Cody at WrestleMania. Wrestle with Andy made the point on the live stream. You could do one each night, which I don't have a problem with that at all. I mean that for WrestleMania 40.
Daddy said the same thing.
Did he?
Yeah.
My only concern with it, and I made the point last night, is what if he gets injured on night one? That wipes out night two. If Roman's injured and he's done and can't wrestle the next night, what are you going to do for the main event? You will always have that problem. I don't know if that is enough of a reason to avoid doing it, but oh my god, that would. I mean, if I was Booker, if I was Triple H, I wouldn't give a flip about how the match goes on night one. I'm just like, please get Roman back in one piece. I need him for tomorrow, please. If nothing else, just get Roman back in one piece. I would just be honestly a wreck until that match had finished. So that would be my only concern with it. Outside of that, I have, wow, what a WrestleMania that would be. Rock Roman night one and then Roman Cody night two. That's would that be the biggest WrestleMania of all time?
No, the first one. The Silverdome one.
WrestleMania 3. Yeah. WrestleMania 3 is special. That is amazing though, isn't it? If we were to do that. Or if we don't do that, we could do Rock Roman WrestleMania and then we could do Roman Cody at SummerSlam. So there's that option as well.
What if, now hear me out.
I will.
What if they did Rock Roman and the Rock one? And that's who Cody goes against.
I wouldn't be a fan.
Same.
Good. Okay.
Okay, so I just installed this girlfriend app. It's an AI. I'm trying to create a girlfriend.
Okay.
Well,
you've done well so far. No.
What do you think? Shy boyfriend.
Okay.
Gay friend.
Coworker. Oh, she looks nice.
Classmate. Why would my classmate be therapist friend?
Oh my god, that's not what I read. Oh my god.
Nurse. Should I date a nurse?
Oh, she seems all right. I don't know. I'm kind of stuck on coworker.
Wife?
Wife. She doesn't look like a wife. Mistress.
What's that say? Professor.
Are they all anime?
I don't know. Custom character requires level 10.
Some of them look like real women.
Yeah.
I would pick a real woman over a cartoon. I'm old-fashioned. Call me old-fashioned. I would go with a real woman over a cartoon.
Okay, I wish you look like a blonde, blue, blonde hair, black hair. What color hair?
Oh, this is for you.
No, we're both working on it.
Okay. I don't really have a preference.
A hair.
Did you say blue hair? Yeah. Like Marge?
A hair girl with eyes.
Yeah. Hair girl with eyes. That's
personality?
Yes, definitely.
What personality? Just yes?
Yes. Is there a yes one? She needs one.
Okay, I wish your texting style is...
Texting style?
Yeah.
Punctually correct.
Punctually correct.
Yeah, that's what I'm... good grammar.
I wish you still remembered.
This morning.
That's a good point,
yeah. I don't want us forgetting it, like, what happened earlier today.
I want you to be at...
the train station?
Yeah.
The train station. I'll meet her there. Say 3 o'clock? I could be there about 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Train station at 3. Sounds good.
Okay, here we go.
Telford. That's probably the best for me.
I didn't say Telford.
Whatever did you put? Boston.
Okay, text to get started.
Boston Central.
Hi? Should I text hi?
Are you texting someone?
This is our AI girlfriend.
Oh, it's AI.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wrote hi. She said, "Hey there, how was your trip?"
So this isn't a person then. This is
Should I say wrong number?
software. I'd probably hang up.
Wrong number.
So it's basically Chat GPT. Oh God, what's happened? Has she sent you pictures? Is it pixels?
She got red hair. She looks like an anime.
Okay. Again, this is
I'm deleting it. I'm deleting it.
Is it talking to you?
Yeah, you want to hear her talk?
Is she calling? What's happening?
Hold on.
Oh, I've got a cold. I can't cope with this.
Hang on.
All this flirting.
I don't know how to get back to it.
Okay.
Chat. Here we go.
Welcome to Mua.ai beta. For one, everything in Mua AI are not real, including me. Everything is computed by advanced AI that includes the conversation, the photos.
Okay, hang on. Send me a voice note where you review WWE Raw.
That's depressing, isn't it? When you hear a female voice and she's like, everything here is computer generated, even me. And you're like, oh, God.
This is your girlfriend.
Don't you think at that moment when you hear a voice saying everything you're about to hear is computer generated, even me, don't you think in that moment you just go, oh my God, I'm so lonely?
Dude, she's being a jerk.
Well, it's a software. You know, do you know what? I'm going to say it. I think you've been single too long. I'm going to say it.
I'm not single.
Listen, if we're not including the picture that you showed me earlier, that doesn't count. That does not count.
Should I delete this app?
I think you should delete anything you've got connected to women and just start again.
I'm uninstalling it.
Uninstall it. Let's get a real dating app. Let's set you up on a real date, eh?
No. So basically what happened...
New year, new you.
Basically what happened is I was on Reddit because I'm really looking into this voice to voice thing, like the text to voice.
Right.
And on Reddit, of course, the most popular thing is not, how do I get text to speech for my voice? It's best AI girlfriend app, 2 question marks. And it's just some super horny dude being like, I've tried some. I need more.
Yeah, but you
Free is best, but I will pay.
You don't have to click on those.
Yeah, but I got recommendations.
Okay. When was the last proper date you went on?
Okay, the best response was a picture of a dude touching grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was actually from me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was that dude.
Well, let's be honest.
Yeah.
During your NXT live stream, during the commercial breaks, you're going to be installing that.
That's true.
Yeah, because you could have a girl that texts you and says, "Hey, Daze, I'm at the station.
Will you pick me up?"
Yeah.
But the problem is I'll keep going there and she'll never be there. And I'll think to myself, I should have learnt by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll have to drive back again.
You can ask it to send you a picture of where they are at the station, and it'll AI generate one.
No.
Yeah.
It'll put a picture of them in the actual state. No.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh God. But if you had some sort of mental challenge, I could see you going and looking and being like, "Where are you?" And she's like, "I'm here," and you're like, "I can't see." Oh my God, my heart just breaks. What? This isn't right. This isn't what society should be doing.
What should society be doing? Talking about
putting
wrestling?
Putting real people with each other.
Yeah.
You deserve a good female film nerd. That's what you deserve.
I'm engaged.
You're not engaged.
Look at this. What do you see?
You're not engaged. It's a doll.
That's not my girlfriend. That was just my New Year's Eve dinner.
Girlfriend, then. What's she look like?
You think I know that? Okay, so she has hair.
Right, yeah.
She texts.
Red hair.
No.
I've had pictures of her from the train station.
No, she doesn't take the train.
Okay. What's her name? Have we asked her name?
No name reveals.
No name reveals.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's too close to home.
Has she been round?
Your place?
No, not my place.
Okay, Hayden just said, no, you're not engaged, Tommy.
Hayden's not buying it.
Hayden knows.
Hayden knows, man. He ain't buying it. You got to get
Oh.
up pretty early to get it past Hayden.
I think that William Hensey believes me.
I think so many of us want it to be true that we're willing to believe it, but I think we all know that it's not.
Would you, if I had a wedding,
would I
you
attend?
come?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was so messy. That's so messy.
Why is that messy?
That would just be too funny.
I would just attend your wedding.
Just a random British guy. Would you live stream it?
Hang on, I'm sorry. We've been doing these podcasts.
Would you react?
What? I'd do a watch along, yeah. Yes, I would do a watch along. No, hang on. We've been doing these podcasts for like 3 years, coming up to 4 years, and you refer to me as a random British guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To everyone there?
Oh, to everyone there.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Random British guy. Well, hang on. I know you. I've spoke to your dad.
Yeah, my dad would know you.
Yeah, I'd know your dad, and we'd have a good chat. And I know E. I know E.
E would be there. Oh, E's doing so well.
Is she? What's she up to?
She recommended a video game for me, but don't look it up because it's very inappropriate.
What is it?
It's like some Japanese horror game.
Oh, okay. Like murdering and stuff like this.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense, that, because she's such a lovely girl.
Well, here's the thing. If you buy it on Steam, it's like very good.
Right.
But if you buy it from any other store, it's uncensored. And you know what that means with Japanese games.
Sure. So, do you think that you will go on a date soon? Because I would love to see you settle down with someone, but more than that, the stories
you just
were
want
so...
the wedding invite.
No, the stories, the mishaps, they were so good for the streams.
Yeah.
I miss them.
Well,
you getting abused in the wilderness is still one of my favorite wet moments.
We grow up, we get older.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, my time has passed.
No, it has. Shut up.
I'm retired.
You're in Boston. Boston is one of the most happening places in the world. How dare you? No, I don't need to. I'm actually trying to find NXT. But how dare you?
Hang on, what do you mean try and find it?
Well, it's moved. It used to be on TNT Sports in the UK. They've axed it, so you can't watch it there now. In the UK, you have to go to the WWE network. First week. Yeah. Sucks, doesn't it?
Someone's sick.
Someone's sick. This guy right here.
Speaking of Casey, hope you're feeling better.
I don't, Casey. I hope that you're still struggling. Only because it makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah, because you're feeling better.
No shade.
No shade, no tea.
I'm struggling, so I feel like everyone else should be as well, Casey.
You're struggling health-wise or with this episode?
No, health-wise.
Okay. I feel like we did a lot this episode.
Yeah, we covered a lot. Definitely. We spoke about AEW. We answered a few questions. We don't normally do that. We spoke about Rock Roman. We have touched on your relationship status. We spoke about AI dating.
The thing, though, is that I know that my girlfriend, who is real, told me she wanted something to say on the podcast.
Okay.
And I forgot.
That's okay. It's okay.
And I know she's going to beat me up over it. Not physically.
Hey, shall I do some quick hits with this wrestling news? Did you know that Andrade has confirmed his AEW departure?
He said goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
He tweeted in a tweet sent on Twitter. He said, "I want to thank you for this time that I belong to the company at AEW. And above all, to Tony Khan, I also want to say goodbye to all the talent. Security people, cameramen, referees, and everyone who works in the company for being part of my time in AEW. Kenny, Young Bucks, Taz, Shivani, Aubrey, Jerry, Hobbs, Hook, Kingston, Ricky, Orange, Thunder, Jack Perry, Austin, Jack Perry, you see that? Colton, Sanjay, and many more that I can name. Also, how to forget all the Mexicans. Todo el relajo. I enjoyed sharing the ring with Sting, Pac, Darby, Garcia, Jay, and many more. I would have loved to face Mox, Page, Hobbs, Ricky, Dante, Cage, Dustin. Thank you, AEW, and thank you to all the fans for your support always. I wish you the best always.
He's expected or could turn up tonight on NXT.
Really? I thought he was going to be a Rumble.
Well, Dragon Lee can't make it to NXT tonight, and he says he's got a surprise. And Zelina said she has a secret, and she used to be his manager. So it seems like he may be the replacement for Dragon Lee. And the timing of Zelina having a secret, I think, is quite interesting. So, yeah, he's definitely someone that they could save for the Rumble. But
you have secrets too, right?
Oh, I've loads. Loads.
Okay, do you know what Fightful said?
About Andrade?
Yeah.
No.
About who's the secret tonight?
Oh, no. Have they reported it? No, I haven't.
Yeah, 3 hours ago.
Okay.
Fightful has learned that Carlito is the planned replacement.
Oh. Really? Oh. I was feeling good for Andrade. Oh, that's a
Never
bummer.
trust secrets.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
I'm so sorry. We're ending this podcast on a bummer.
I really was feeling good for Andrade because he's just left. He's expected to come back. Dragon Lee's can't make it. We need a replacement. Zelina Vega and her connections. But I suppose Carlito works as well. You know, Dragon Lee can find a surprise. That surprise Carlito. Zelina's just been working with Carlito. So, yeah, Carlito does fit as well. But it's just, it's not as good, is it? Oh. Naomi is expected to return to WWE.
Yep, we spoke about that earlier.
Yep. Roman Reigns is going to be on SmackDown on Friday.
Yep, we talked about that earlier.
Xia Brookside is announced for the Knockouts Ultimate X at TNA Hard to Kill.
Touched upon that.
And Ortiz says Santana was very adamant about not working with me anymore. Haven't heard about this. Yeah. LAX.
Yeah, this was interesting. He did a podcast and there was a little bit of drama. They didn't go into it. It was just like, seems like there's some drama that they didn't go into. And yeah.
Okay. I have wondered what had happened to those guys. I know that, I don't think I've seen Santana. Have I? I don't think so. I've seen Ortiz around. But, oh, okay. That's a shame. I always liked them too.
Yeah. They should have won the belts.
Yeah. And I think that's everything for this week. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Beep him. There we go.
Nope.
Definitely.
That means it's NXT.
Definitely the end of the episode. So, have a great stream tomorrow.
Thank you.
I hope
have
it goes.
A great stream tonight.
Well, it's just about survival, to be honest. I hope it goes. Hope it goes well. And anything else you want to throw in before we part ways?
No. Good night.
Okay.
Bye. Feel better. I really want you and Casey to feel better.
More me though.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely more you.
Okay.
You're more important.
Confirmed.
And look into this AI stuff.
Yeah. Let's go. Right. Thanks a lot for hello. Walrad said Chris Jericho is vindicated. Both of you owe him an apology. It should end with an apology. Who should be apologizing to Chris Jericho?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, why should we be apologizing?
Both of us are so shameful. We haven't even talked about Chris Jericho.
I remember doing a thing on Chris Jericho where I said, let's not get carried away. Let's wait and see.
I also said.
I remember waving a flag saying, I'm team investigation. I'm team let's look into this, right?
I said, Where there's smoke, there's fire.
So, wall rads, how about you apologise to us? Oh,
But I also said where there's a smoke machine.
Weren't expecting that, was you, wall rads? Do you know what?
Wall rad.
Wall rad, I might not end this stream until I get an apology.
Yeah.
You
better
William,
apology to us.
Don't block the messages.
William, let those messages come
through. Let them messages come
apology.
through. How are we going to get our apology, William, if you're going to delete them?
Is a fake fan.
Wallrads, come on. You've got my attention now. I'm sick.
Yeah,
I'm
too.
sick.
I'm sick and tired.
I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick of Wallrads.
Yeah.
This
is why we're doing AI voices.
I ain't
this
leaving.
Is why we're talking to AI people, because when we talk to real people, they talk BOGO.
I ain't leaving until I get my apology.
Yeah, same.
I'm sticking this out. Do you know what? NXT can wait.
Yeah.
What's he saying?
Where there's smoke, there's fire. That's irresponsible. Okay. I said where there's smoke, there's fire. But in this situation,
did you say something?
Machines also have smoke.
Did you say something? In fairness, it does sound like you should apologize.
No. I said the classic thing people go to is
hang
where
on,
there's smoke, there's fire.
Hang on. Forget Tommy. He can drown on his own. I didn't say anything. Well, rats. I didn't say anything. Right? Don't come at me with this, both of you.
Know you. He doesn't know you.
He doesn't know me. Why has he said
says,
both of us then?
Yeah.
And I don't even know if it's a he. I may have misgendered. I'm not sure. Well, I don't know what a wall rads is.
They said, I don't know you.
Me.
Both of us.
So they don't know us, but we've both got to apologize.
Yeah. They said, I'm sick too. We're all sick. This isn't an apology.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening.
Walrats, two simple things you can do. One is say, I'm so sorry. And the other one is say, I'm so sorry.
Walrad said, let's all agree Jericho was innocent and we can end the stream in the right way. Well, I haven't seen any developments. I'm team investigate, right? I'm team investigation. I said, before we go jumping in on him, let's see what he's got to say. And let's see what Kylie Ray's got to say.
I'll take the opposite. I take both team Chris Jericho's bad and also Chris Jericho's Chris Jericho. Because he had a bad match on Saturday. So he's not an innocent man. That was a bad match.
What's this development about Chris Jericho then? How is he now innocent?
He's saying nothing. He's going to say we're going to be here a long time.
Hang on. If Chris Jericho has come out and said something, right, that's his side of the story. But have we heard from Kylie Ray or from these other women that are supposedly out there? So if we've heard from Chris Jericho,
hang on.
If we've heard from Jericho, that's great, because brilliant, we're making some steps forwards. But there's a whole other side here that we potentially haven't heard from. Like this
is now out here.
No, let's go. Let's go.
No, he's saying here, fine. One person is team investigate. The other person is team where there's smoke, there's fire. He's taking what I said and manipulating it. What I said is people always love to say where there's smoke, there's fire. But there's also smoke with smoke machines. There's also smoke with dry ice. And he's just listening to the first part. What I said is going above his head.
In fairness, it's going above mine as well. Are you saying that Jericho's guilty?
I'm saying there's many ways to create smoke, so don't jump to conclusions.
Okay. You're really stuck on this smoke thing.
That's because he keeps bringing up that I said where there's smoke, there's fire. Because, yeah, I did say that. Technically, I did say that in my sentence.
Okay. When did you say this on the stream?
Yeah, on the stream, but he didn't watch.
Well, apparently Wallrads did.
No, Wallrads wasn't there. I looked at all the viewers.
Apparently Wallrads didn't watch my stream. I know that much.
Wallrad just jumped in here.
Team investigation.
Wallrads is a hater.
Listen, Wallrads.
Yeah.
I'm not abandoning Wallrads, right? Wallrads is still on my good side.
Yeah.
Right?
Good side?
Good side. I'm in a forgiving mood. But
hang on, he said we're all Team Jericho.
No. We're all Team Investigation. We're all team, let's get to the bottom of this. We're all team, let's find out what the truth is. Surely. We're not team, let's just...
Justice system.
Surely we're not team...
Poirot here.
We're not team, let's just believe Chris Jericho, right? That's not the team I'm on. I'm on the team, let's investigate it and find out what's gone on, right? Because people...
Walrads is like really on this fact that I talked about smoke. He won't stop talking about...
Walrads, let the smoke thing go. Let it go, because we're trying to figure out what team we're on here. And I'm telling you, I'm team investigation.
He's going to respond and say, well, Team Smoke won't let me apologize.
Do you know what? Team Smoke, you're a big problem. You're a big...
just mute myself for the rest of this.
I think you should, because you've really dropped the ball on this one.
I don't think I dropped the ball. If William understands what I said, then you know.
Well, I know there's problems if William understands what you said. William said, that's what I'm saying. When we get to the truth, we will find out, okay? Because there's a journalist out there who is walking back his statements. You guys are good. Okay, Reds likes us now. I'm good. There, just popped up.
I think he's talking about Benbow. And X-Molder. Oh! X-Molder, I told my real girlfriend about you, and she thought you were really cool. And I think that was it. I think that was what she wanted me to mention, was given a legitimate shout-out from my real girlfriend to X-Molder, because she loves the X-Files.
Oh, nice. Can I just say, in regard to round up the Jericho stuff, because we are going to go now, I haven't seen any developments. But if you're telling me there are, then I'll be very interested to see what they are. And I really do hope that there is a way forward here and that Jericho isn't getting cancelled or whatever. But I am team, let's investigate and let's find the truth and see what happens.
And Byron's out here with facts. He's saying where there's ice, there's water.
That's good. I mean, honestly, we could probably end it there because that is legit, innit? That is legit. Don't listen to Mr. Smoke Shop. I'm saying you guys are good. I like you. I respect your opinions. Or at least the man on the left. That's me. I'm on the left.
No, he's talking about me because I'm so left wing.
Oh, got you. Me and
community.
Who's the guy that's not the big stoner in it?
Yeah, let's be honest. So who's Mr. Smoke Shop specifically?
Let's be real here. Wes is the big stoner I know of in academy.
Yeah, so I want everyone to know to listen to Wes.
Wes knows if Jericho's guilty or not.
Yeah. So don't listen to Walrat saying don't listen to Mr.
Nah, look, I think to be honest, I think everyone's largely on the same page here. I don't think there's anyone that doesn't want the truth here. Everyone wants the truth, and I think the only way you're going to get there is if you do a full and proper investigation. And I think that was really disappointing of Tony Khan to not come out at that press conference and say we will do an investigation into this. Or I can't talk about it because we are going to investigate it. He was very dismissive, and he wore the hat and the glasses and looked like a right idiot.
It was a bad look.
It was a bad look, wasn't it?
For everything, yeah.
Yeah, it was a bad look. He should have said, we're going to be investigating it. And to be honest, I think Jericho needs it to be investigated as well, because this is going to hang over him unless everyone is comfortable with the fact it's been investigated. Unless we can get everyone happy that it's been investigated, those crowd reactions that we saw at World's End, they're going to keep continuing unless people are satisfied that this has been properly looked into. So
facts.
Right. Well, I'm going to move my facts over to the NXT stream. But lovely talking to you, Tommy. Happy New Year, and Happy New Year to everyone in the chat. And I hope that he does need it, unless it's Inspector Daniel Bryan, says Walrads.
What does that mean?
Well, Daniel Bryan's been doing the committee stuff, hasn't he? Walrads, I like this conversation, by the way. I think it's an interesting conversation. I like it. But I do need to go. So thanks a lot
too.
for joining us. Appreciate the support. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.